Hi all, Kat Rambo here, your medicine woman. Today's video is about the difference between frog medicines. So I'm asked often, hey Kat, I want to learn more about your frog medicine. Of course my question is, which one? So there are two. One is called Bufo or Otac, and one is called Kambo. So the primary differences are everything. So yes, these do both come from frog, one from a toad. We'll start with Kambo. So Kambo has received some attention recently because it looks like it may be helpful with COVID, and I'll do a whole video on why Kambo is so physiologically effective for treating all kinds of things. Modern science has found some reasons, right? Some justifications for why it's been traditionally used to treat things from cancer to lymphomas to tumors to thyroid issues and metabolic problems, wide range of things. Kambo comes from a frog from the Amazon region in the jungle. It's the bicolor medusa frog, and medusa bicolor, and the frog poison is got off of his armpits. He's a very cute frog, and this is a powerful physiological detox. So it is good for stomach issues. It's good for replenishing the body's natural biles. It's introduced through a small burn. I don't know if you can see it. Mine usually disappear really quickly. There you go. In the skin, because it's introduced directly into the lymph system, and it causes an immediate fever and then purging. Between 90 seconds and 5 minutes, you're going to be puking. And a lot of people find this, why would you do that to yourself? The process is quick, it's intense, and it's powerful. It's good for your blood detox. And a lot of people are attracted to it for its physiological benefits. Of course, because the work that I do, for me, it is also about emotions and spirit and the holistic system. So a lot of people might find themselves crying or going through an emotional or spiritual process during the remainder of the day. It's traditionally taken in the morning because you want to be on an empty stomach, and hunters will take it in the morning because it makes them feel sharper, clearer, more connected. And a lot of people will also experience this effect. The other frog medicine is people are mostly attracted to this one not because of its physiological element. It's significantly less physical and a lot more mental and spiritual. It also comes off of a toad from the Sonoran Desert region. This toad lives underground, and it rains once a year, and then he comes up and does what toads do once a year when it rains, finds a friend, when two toads love each other very much. And this one has like pustules sort of on their back and their shoulders, and the poison comes out of here, and it is dried out and then smoked. So when you smoke this one, it creates powerful visualizations and emotional experience, significantly less physical. It's not about the detox, it's about the expansion. So these are two completely different types of medicines. They're both beautiful and amazing, and I love them both deeply, and I work with both of these, but they are for different purposes. And now we're doing programs and retreats that are a lot about letting go of the old and inviting in new expansion, and being able to use both of these medicines in their own way and then bring them together has been really amazing. As a note, I've noticed that a lot of people are eat a lot of medicines at once. For example, doing 2 different types of frog poisons in one day. Personally, having worked in this for a while, I feel like that's too much, and more is not always better. And each of these medicines have their own hazards as well. I'm going to be doing a whole video on the hazards of medicines, because I feel like the more we become interested in shamanistic practices and sacred medicines, the more we're realizing that the modern world has its own issues. For example, drug interactions and physiological health problems that these cultures didn't traditionally have. So there's not a whole lot of culture context for it, but I feel like we need to talk about that more now. And as a function of our modern world and modern perspective, and being able to appreciate and invite these medicines into our modern context, really leverage them in their best use and understand them as they apply to us in our lives today, because we are not the same and as we were when we were living in the jungle, and we need a new context. So taking these medicines all at once or all on the same day doesn't give us any time to really process what happens with each medicine and be really present with each experience. And they are so unique and so different, and piling more medicines on more medicines isn't better. Finding out what it is that feels called for you and what suits you, your process, your body, and your moment is the most important part. So when you're trying to choose a medicine, if you feel called to choose one at all, if you're trying to choose a frog, decide what it is that you really want out of the experience. Are you looking for a physical healing? Are you looking for a spiritual expansion? What is it that is comfortable and right for yourself? And ask a lot of questions. Get to know your practitioner, get to know the medicine. How is the medicine sourced? Where is it from? And sometimes, especially with frog medicines, the process of acquiring the medicine from the frog is no longer gentle or kind. And I think it's really important to make sure that we have a really good relationship with these animals and with their biome, and to make sure we're being respectful of them and their process, not just from a moral standpoint, but also because that energy is in the medicine. So we'll be carried into our process as well, and what it is that we're doing to connect with them is also how we're connecting to each other and connecting to our own process and evolution. And so there's so much to even consider when you're choosing medicine. But this video was really just about getting excited, but also understanding that there are two frog medicines, and what it is you may be looking for may not be the one that you think it is. So ask lots of questions, leave me comments, I love that, and I always get back to them. So I think that's it for today. Now, I am going to be doing a more extended video on COVID and Kambo, because Kambo, the frog from the Amazon, the detoxer, has shown to be really powerful in helping with a lot of health considerations, and this is one that I think we could all benefit from, depending on your body, your health, and what you need. So that's videos. It's going to come up soon. You can look for that one. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.